Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me today. We're going to be talking about Square Hue nail polishes and their subscription box service today. So this is totally new to me. I have been curious about this brand and this subscription box for a while, but based on your recommendations recently, I've had a bunch of them from you guys that you really wanted to see some live application of these polishes. I thought, you know, it's high time for me to go ahead and try out this subscription service. So basically, Square Hue has a couple of different boxes that you can choose. Go ahead and go to their website. I will link it down below. But I picked the one that has the 3 polishes per month. It's a monthly subscription. It's $21 per month, and they start sending out polishes. I think it's on June 1st. So I got my polishes, I think 2 or 3 days ago, so about the 5th maybe. And I did purchase this subscription myself, and so it's not customizable or anything, but they do like a different theme every single month. So I'm just going to show you my box. So this is what it comes like. It's in a little box and it doesn't have any special packaging to keep anything safe per se, but actually the way that they have the bottles settled into the box really does manage to keep them pretty safe because everything arrived safe and sound for me. So here are the 3 polishes in the June collection. There's an orange, a yellow, and a green, and it has some little snaky wormies in there too. And this collection is called the Adventure Collection, Sail Windward Islands. So they include this little card in here, and it gives you a picture to go along with your collection colors. It gives you a space to swatch each of the colors. And yeah, I think that's just a little fun collectible for you to remember all the polishes that you've tried as the time goes on. I know last year they did the Decades collection each month, where it was a different decade of the century each month. This year I'm guessing it's the Adventure Collection, and then this time it's Sail Windward Islands. Overall, I thought the color choices here were really great for June, even though these kind of colors actually are some of my least favorite for me personally to wear. Color family and like collaboration between these shades, I think that they all just go really well together, and for me I thought that this was a really great choice. And we have 2 shimmers here, and then the yellow in the middle is a cream, so you've got some different kind of formulas to try as well. The shimmers actually ended up being my favorite, surprised me, because yellow is one of my favorite colors. The yellow formula was just a little bit tricky. I had to learn how to use it, and then after I had figured it out, I was not so frustrated with it. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. I'm going to give you live application of all 3. So let's get started. This first one is the green shimmer, and this is like a light yellow green, and then it has yellow shimmer going all throughout it. Really, really pretty. It's called Martinique. These bottles, they say they hold 13.3 milliliters, but I know this size of bottle is like a 15 to 17 milliliter size bottle. So it's a pretty generous size, especially when you consider it in comparison to other subscription boxes. Julep, for example, when their bottles are just barely 7 something milliliters, or is it 8? Anyway, it's about half the size of this. So you're getting a nice generous amount, and the box is $21, so that's like $7 per polish about. And then, you know, you're also paying for the subscription service. You don't have to shop for them. They just curate these boxes for you. So that's also going into the price there as well. This polish I really liked. I did find that I did need 3 coats to make it completely opaque. As you're seeing here, it has a beautiful quality when it goes on. It's buttery smooth. I really appreciated that. I thought the gold was really vibrant, and this polish just really made me really happy on the nail. For me, it's not necessarily the green that I go towards that much, just because for me personally, the warmth in this polish, I don't prefer it as much as cooler greens, but that's totally a personal thing. After the 3rd coat, I felt like this was opaque enough. It didn't cause me any problems doing the 3 coats, so I was fine with it. So yeah, that was Martinique. I liked it. The next polish is the cream, and this is a very like goldenrod sunny yellow. Really, really interesting. Like not quite butterscotch. It's still more sunny than that. This is called St. Lucia, which is actually where Tim and I have dreams of vacationing one day. It just looks so beautiful. So the name of this really made me excited. But then when I put this on, I had a little bit of trouble. So as you will see, actually in the live application, I did a pretty good job, if I do say so myself. But when I went to go do my original swatching of this polish, which you'll see here in a minute, I did find that it has a tendency, if you get too much on your brush, it will load up and then pool off onto your sides, especially if you have curvy nails. Mine are like, I think, kind of half curly. They're not super flat, and they're not super, super curvy. I said curly, but I meant curvy. So what happens is if you get too much, then all that extra you know, paint goes from the middle and goes off onto the sides of your nails. I mean, it makes sense. Some polishes you can overload it and that won't necessarily happen, but it's a general gravity thing that's going to happen with polishes. Some of them, if you need to, make sure you just put a little bit on your brush. So when I went ahead and did that with my second application of this, it worked so much better. So just wipe off the polish on this one. And I actually really ended up enjoying this quite a bit on that application. The first one, I was so bummed about the fact that it just slid right to the sides of my nails that I was just disappointed with the polish and thinking I wasn't really going to end up wearing this very much. But after I figured out how to use it, now I really, really love it. So anyway, this is St. Lucia, and what a fun color. I mean, these colors go so great for June, so enjoying this. The last shade is another shimmer, and this has another great formula just like the green one. And just look at this gold shimmer. I mean, I'm going to show you an up-close bottle shot here in just a second. But so beautiful. So this polish is called St. Vincent, and so it's just like the green. It's a nice, vibrant, fiery orange with tons of gold shimmer. Really, really loving their shimmer formula. This one actually did better in 2 coats. It's what I have on my nails today. Actually, this is just 1 coat, and it did pretty good at that. I wanted to test it out with that. Yeah, loving this. For me, again, just personal preference. I don't wear this kind of shade a lot, but I think for all you orange lovers out there, this is going to be hot fire. It's got that gorgeous gold in there to really make it shine and glow. So overall, I was definitely impressed more with the shimmers than the cream. But yeah, definitely I thought this one was a winner. Probably the best formula out of the bunch. So those were all 3 polishes in this collection. Overall, I liked it. I did feel like because of the disappointment I had initially with the yellow, I was just like, ooh, that's a little bit of a bummer. But I figured it out afterwards. And so now I feel like these polishes are all totally usable, and I'm going to put them right on my rack and pull them out for this whole summer. So now is the part where I let you know if I'm going to try them again. I think that I'm definitely still intrigued enough that I want to give them another try. So I will be purchasing another subscription box for July, so I'm excited to see what they have for us in July. Overall, I haven't worn any of these longer than a day, so I can't report on like their long wearability or chip resistance or anything like that. $7 a bottle. These you don't have to pay for shipping, so it's $21 flat, no shipping. $7 a bottle. I mean, that's more than I'd pay for a China Glaze. It's actually more than I pay for OPI after I found BTY sales, because their OPI is only $5. So speaking on price range, this is probably, because I'm a budget shopper, more than I would pay for a nail polish, and that's the reason that I stopped using the Julep subscription service. Now, like I said, Julep is half the size of this, so it was really a luxury polish as far as I'm concerned. You may not be in the same space as I am, but I like to shop budget, but with my budget in mind. That being said, I really wanted to try out this box for you, and in a situation like that, I'm more than willing to go ahead and pay that kind of price for a polish to go ahead and give the brand a try. So I am intrigued. I am going to give them at least 1 more month. So if you want to order them along with me, I'm not affiliated with the brand. I don't have a code for you or anything, but I will link the website in the description bar below. You can go order a box and try it with me if you want for July, and we'll see how they do in July. So far, loving these colors though, and I didn't have, after I figured out the yellow, I didn't have a problem with the formula in any of these, so I was really happy about that. I think that's all I have to share with you today. I hope you found this review helpful, especially those of you who are specifically requesting a live application review. I know that I had seen some blog posts and some stuff on YouTube that was sharing this box, but nothing was live application, so I was just as curious as you were how these actually applied. So I hope that helped you out, took a little bit of guesswork out of it. Hope you're having a really great day. Thanks for spending summer with me, and I will see you back next time, guys. Bye. So that just is another thing that makes these a great value, because you really are paying such a good price. These are retailing for $11 on the website, and you don't have to use 2 or 3 coats of this and use up your bottle super fast. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Alright, so we are here at the last one, and this is this gorgeous bright blue. Oh my goodness, you guys, this color is so stunning on the nail.